following show is recorded in front of a live YouTube audience. Any apparent correlation between the units of alcohol Lucy has consumed or the amount of time it takes until she is 1. Misquoting song lyrics, 2. Encountering tech issues, 3. Mime eating snacks, or 4. Becoming daddy diet is purely coincidental. Please take note of the following informational footage.
Bodies have been bruised. My God, he may have been broken in half. I thought Lucy might have been knocked out. Streams ended in an instant. Yes, this is Luditainment, but the hazards are real. How is she even able to stand?
This is a hard Cadbury's make hard Easter egg.
The mods, the audio, everything is down. No matter who you are, whatever you do, please, Ludi experience irresponsibly at home.
Oh, hang on. Hello and welcome to another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. Hopefully we are live on the YouTubes, on the internet. I hope so. Hello, PS3 Gaming. Hello. Sometimes I don't know if people are just saying hello just out of the kindness of their hearts, or if something is really happening. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I mean, the things... Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, people are saying hello. I feel like things are happening. I don't know what the delay is anymore, but welcome. So we had to start. I got a few complaints from Ofcom saying that watching the show was sometimes like consuming 5 cans of Red Bull, and it gave Foxy Cat whiplash. So, yeah, the informational needed to be done. Thank you so much, Vault Boy Steve. We are always here at Locking It Down, Lucy. First and foremost, very much concerned with your health and well-being, and like to make sure that you are doing okay. But as I say that, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought this show was energetic during lockdown, whoa! Now that the world is open, now that the world is getting alive, I don't know what the show's going to be like, because I feel like I have been awoken, reborn, risen, respawned. My spirit has been restored just from going to the office 3 times a week. Getting out, it's like, I don't know, a sweet release. So thank you again, Vault Boy Steve, for putting that together, and thank you so much, Luke, for writing the disclaimer. I shall read another one. A couple of ones happened in the Discord, so I shall read one each week until I run out, because, as I said, I want to make sure you guys are safe. Safety is first and foremost here on Locking It Down with Lucy. That's where we're all locked and chained, you know, because I want to make sure you guys are cool. So who have we got in the chat tonight? We got a good show tonight, because I am going to be doing, as the title of the video says, a live edition of the Platinum Trophy Tales, because yes, the deed did happen. So we're going to see how this goes down. We've never done a live edition of a YouTube video before, but it's happening. We're pioneers here on Locking It Down with Lucy. We're breaking the chains. You may be locked down, but now I'm breaking the chains. Already had some song references, feeling pumped. So who have we got here? It's good to see you all, and it's good to say hello to Gypsy Muffin. Hello, Chris J. Hi, Terrence. How's it going? Like. Hello, Corey. Hi, Robert War. We got our mods in the house. We got Miles. Hi, we got Vault Boy Steve. Hello, Ross. Hi, how is it going? Luke. Oh, breathe. Oh my God. I did drink coffee this morning. I don't know why. And I felt it in my bones. Felt like I needed to go out at lunch and just like... It's been a very busy day at work today as well. I've not even had a chance to do anything. Like I literally went out to just get some money out from the hole in the wall. And then I just came back. And then I had to get back to work. I've not had time to do anything. And I even had a meeting that lasted until 7:05. So I was like, I gotta get the show together. Because there's so much to do. So much to do. So much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Now that Vault Boy Stephen Moss has pointed out that I have this special, well, I don't know if you'd call it a special talent, but an ability to link songs and forms together. I'm unstoppable. I don't know how I stop. I don't know, is it a curse? Is it an affliction of the brain? I'm not sure, but we'll work it out, I'm sure. Damien, hello. Jane, how's it going? Rich Gamer, hi. Jose, I've said it right this time, surely, I hope so. Hey, how's it going, Slay? Glass Fox. So how is everybody doing? I am doing well, thank you, Raphael. I hope you are doing well too. You'll be pleased to know, those of you, I did go to the post office and I sent off those things. I know, it was bad of me. But, yeah, hopefully those of you that won things should be receiving it in the post very, very shortly. There are no brakes for the Lucy train. Hell no there aren't. The driver, he ain't even asleep at the wheel. He's partying at the wheel. What happens when you party at the wheel? You can still put the brakes on if you need to, all right? But you know, you're not always like, you're like letting it autopilot because you want to get involved too. Any less than a song reference per minute is unusual. That's when you know I'm unwell. That and exclamation marks. So, as I said, we've got a lot to cover. We've got the highlights and lowlights of the week. Woo! Yeah! And then we have the main topic, which is the live edition of the Platinum Trophy Tales, and then just some random meanderings and thoughts that have happened this week. So yeah, let's start with what am I drinking? And I've got something that I've had locked away for a little while. We are drinking, went to Nisa, shout out to Nisa, put your hands up for Nisa. Fanta green apple edition as opposed to Fanta red apple edition, which I've never seen in the shops. So I'm glad that they made that, you know, that distinction, green apple versus red apple. Put your thoughts in the comments now. Are you a green apple person or are you a red apple person? Now, I was brought up on the old Granny Smiths as a kid. Then I was awoken to the little pink ladies and I was like, whoa, those taste so much nicer. So I think I'm more of like a somewhere in between. Not to answer the question, let me get those splinters out of my butt. So, are you a green apple, red apple, green apple? Red apple. Everybody take a shot. Red apple. I think I'm team red apple. Red apple all the way, says Corey. Green apple suggests, I like the use of the emojis. That's pretty good. Red delicious, the sweet tooth. Now the problem is, it's when you get, what is worse in the worlds of apples? Because, I mean, I'm pretty basic when that does taste like apple. I'm pretty basic when it comes to fruit. But apples, you can get a crunch. Okay, what would you rather? Eat an apple that's got a good crunch, but no taste, or an apple that's really soft and smudgy, but actually has some sort of sweet taste to it? I don't know. As me as a texture person, I don't know if I can handle the smudginess of the... Feels like, I don't know, being an old lady and my teeth are not there, and I'm like... I want to hear the crunch. I'll eat that crunchy, tasteless apple, just because I don't... Oh, okay, we got some people. So Gypsy Buff is saying taste. Jose's with me on Team Crunch. Crunchy apple with no taste as well, says Pineapple, the worst YouTube. Well, I was about to say something else, but what? I'll go for the crisp one all day. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone in the crisp one. Now, I also do have to put a disclaimer before I drink this. I did just eat a mint, so it may colour my tasting, but it does look green. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Well, I like it. Let's do it again. I think that's really good. That tastes much better than Apple Tango. Not that I've had Apple Tango in like a forever time, but that is good. Let's see, what colour is it? That is ultraviolet green neon. That's come from a radioactive lab, that. My goodness, I'm going to glow in the dark tonight. Haven't you always wanted to glow in the dark? Oh, can you see that? Holy crap. That's no Apple Tango. Look, let me just take you. Look at it. Look at it. Good job I'm wearing jeans today. Not that I do the show not wearing jeans. Well, it's normally joggers. Oh wow, I really like that. Yeah, this is a good favourite. If you ever find yourself a Nisa, head on down, get yourself a, I'd love to glow in the dark. Oh, what is that? There is a song that, I want to glow in the dark. Oh, there is a song about glowing in the dark, but I can't remember it. Oh my god. Are these drinks cold or room temperature? Now that is a very good question. It is room temperature. They literally just live under the desk. I've got like a larder of cans. Every week you produce a drink I've never seen. Well, that's part of the production value that we've got here, going on Locking It Down with Lucy, you know? One day, someone is going to roll up with a truckload of drinks, and I'll be rolling in it then. They see me rolling. I find myself at Nisa all the time as I work there. Good. Gooseberry colour. Yeah, that is a strange colour. So, now that we have done that, let's move on to the check-in, the highlights and lowlights of the week. So, lowlight of the week, I know that you're all... Oh yeah, and of course, as always, if you have a highlight or lowlight that you would like to share with us all, please put it in the chat and I will moonshine next week. I don't even know how to make moonshine. No Pants Thursday. No Pants Thursday. Yeah, if you have a highlight or lowlight, I'll read them out as per usual. So, lowlight of the week, hot topic, same lowlight for last week. I'm still yet to update my freaking controller, and it's getting to the point where I might have to actually write down when 24 hours is. So for those of you who don't have a PS5, you need to update your DualSense. But, so the update comes on when you turn your PlayStation 5 on, and it says, there's an update for your controller, make sure your controller is plugged in. Now most of the time, my controller's not plugged in, because I'm using the damn thing, and I'm up in my bed. So I'm like, oh, I'll have to defer. Now you can only defer for 24 hours. So there's been times where I've like woke up the next day, and I've turned on my PS4, and it's not time. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to be documenting when 24 hours has elapsed for my goddamn controller? Because I can't be dealing with it. It's too much. Who down at Sony DualSense HQ was like, let's make it so that you have to update it every 24 hours. Won't that be fabulous? And there's no option to update it when you're ready. And then they're like, yeah, ship it. It's the most irritating thing, and I'm starting to wonder, because it does say, there's a warning, it's like, if you don't update your controller, you may find that some of the features don't work. Well, thank you very much, controller. I find that all my features seem to be working, but I'm now worried that one day they might just break, and then I'll think my controller is broken. So I need to get it done, because I want to play Returnal, and that's like a big freaking PS5 game. But what if my controller's like, oh, you can't update. Well, it's like, well, sorry, I have to wait 24 hours. So does anyone else have this issue? Because it's freaking annoying me. Yes, hashtag the controller wars, and it's still me, Zero. The controllers are flipping. I'm sure there's a lot of controllers here. So if they were, like, you know, what's the word? Living, sentient, they could smuggle me in my sleep. Smuggle me? Is that what it's called? Or is that just taking me away to Controller HQ? And they're like, here she is, Controller HQ. And I'm there like, she's the one that's telling us off. But there are more of them than there are me. So they could take me and smother me. That's what I want to say. They probably don't want to smuggle me. I'd never shut up. Imagine me being, like, you know, taken away. I'd be like SpongeBob when, the Flying Dutchman tries to steal him. And he's like, take him back. He talks too much. I can't handle him. That would be my, the control idea sounds like Irate Pixie? What's that? I'm not sure. My cable is always in my car for my phone when the update prompt appears. Oh my god, other people have this issue. So that's a big low light for me. Let's read some in the chat. Chris J says, Lola injured my shoulder. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Chris J. I hope you get well soon. But his highlight is trophy hunting rare trophies in Hitman 2 and 3. Nice. They'd start with the smuggle, followed by the smothering in that case. Yeah, they're like, shut up! I think I've only updated vibration for the PS4 game so far. Let's see. Edwin, hello. Highlight, oh my god, I can never, you're going to have to phonetically sound your name. Personi. Maybe. Birthday was on Monday. Happy birthday. Lowlight is, my PS Now ends tonight. Oh, sad times. What, you're not going to, like, re-up it? What else have we got? Terrence says Lowlight is new lockdowns. Terrence, where are you in the world? What's going down? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything goes well for you. So I do have another Lowlight of the week, and this one hits me to my core. So one of my favourite bands of all times is a little band that you may not know called Zebrahead. They don't like when you say Zebrahead because they think that's very British. But so Zebrahead, well, it was announced this week that the lead singer Matty has decided to quit. He texted them and said, I don't want to be in the band anymore. And Zebrahead has been a formative band in most of my life. Like, I started listening to them back in SmackDown vs. Raw, the original that came out in 2004, because they had 2 songs on the soundtrack. But that was a different guy back then, Justin. And then Justin left in like 2006, and then Matty came, and that's when I was like starting to really, like, you know, get into, well, I was into music, but I knew I always liked them. But it was at like that 2006 time where I probably discovered like LimeWire and how to, you know, fandangle the underbellies of the internet. And so that's when I downloaded that album and all their subsequent albums. Well, and then I obviously paid for them on the legal ways when I had money and, you know, supported them at gigs and such. But yeah, so they've been together for a long time, and now I don't know well, they say that the future of the band is still going to go on. So I guess they're going to have to get a new singer to replace him. But I saw Zebrahead twice, and both of the times it was made. And I've got it written down in a book somewhere. I should have brought the book out, but there was a one point, because when I go to a gig, it was always my dream or my goal to try and get as close to the front as possible. I know that some people, that's probably what most people want to do, but I guess for the mosh pitters, they want to be in the middle so they can, like, bash about. But I obviously want to be at the front, so I would be like, oh my god, how can I touch their hand? But I'm pretty sure there was a song that I was singing along, and there was a bit where you had to say you and point. And Matty pointed at me. I was like, oh my god. And he also, I'm not sure if it was him, oh my god, that just reminded me of the other thing that happened. So when we went to see them one time, you could like stay behind and meet some of the band members. And I was like so flustered. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I think I just went up to the other singer, Ali, and went, you guys rule! And then walked off. Like, and then I remember being like, you guys rule? Who the frick says that? Like, you guys, the most weirdest, like, non-me thing to ever say, but I just literally didn't know. And I think I think Bethany might have got one of the singers to sign her sock, because she didn't have any. I got the singer to sign my, what was it, the bassist? I think I got the bassist to sign my, ticket. Bethany didn't have anything to sign, so she got her sock and got the singer to sign the sock. I don't know if she still has the signed sock. I have the, oh my god, memories. You know, the connections in the brains, they're forming. I've got the the drumstick from one of the gigs. I think Bethany caught it, to be fair, and then I somehow claimed it. But yeah, I've got the drumstick, and I should look that up though, because I used to like write, not a diary, but it was like a it's kind of like a diary, but it was for like days out. I wouldn't write, "Dear diary, today I went and saw Zebrahead. Oh my god, they were so dreamy." It was more like, went to Zebrahead, got in the car, ate McDonald's. It was more like it's a factual of the events that happen. I don't write my feelings, okay? I don't have time to write feelings. I just write the events of the day as and when they happen, so that when I look back, I know what exactly happened. I think it was kind of like, oh yeah, this happened, da, da, da. But yeah, sad times, fair times. So, if you are so inclined to give Zebrahead a little bit of a listen, then I've got some required listening for you. So, first song, if you would like to listen, that's Zebrahead, Z to the E to the B to the R to the A to the H to the E to the A to the D. I can spell. Is Anthem. So it's from Broadcast of the World album, about 2006. This was one of my favourite songs for the longest time. It's very angsty. It's very teen. I feel like everybody else just needs to see through different eyes. That was like my song. I felt that as a teen, you know. I felt the angst. I felt like I was on a one-way street going in the wrong direction. That was one of the lines of the song, and I was like, I feel this. So that's like a classic. I also want to pick the ones with Massey in, because there was the ones with Jason in. So required listening number 1. And then required listening number 2, if you want to listen to something a little bit more recent, is I would pick a song from their most recent album, which is All My Friends Are Nobodies. To all my friends who've had it rough. Oh, it's such relatable teen angst that, you know, my teen insides are like yearning for. Although I don't care about being a teenager more. I'm done with that. I'm ready to live. Not that I'm not being... Well, actually being a teenager was a weird time. At the time it's like, yay, but now you think back and you're like, what was going on? Socks and Tickets, American bra and panties, the British contrast. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see, what else? So, oh God, that's the other thing that made me sad, is because I wanted to go and see bands that, you know, got me through the pandemic, and Zebrahead's one of them. Who knows what's going to happen now? Their last album was a banger. Yeah, a new singer is the hardest person to replace this, Corey. 100% agreed. LimeWire, now that awakens a lot of nostalgia. Oh yeah, I remember trying to download, I think it was Mick Foley versus Ric Flair in a hardcore match. Wasn't a hardcore match when I opened the file. It was another kind of hardcore, something else. Awkward. There's a thing called 5 Lines a Day book, where you literally have to write 5... Wait, what is this, Corey? This sounds really interesting. This sounds like something I might be, you know, interested in doing. There's a thing called 5 Lines a Day book, where you literally just have to write 5 lines to write every day. You have 5 lines to write every day. Wow, what would I write? 5 lines? How many sentences is that? Pretty long sentence if you want. Depends how long the book is. So it's a small paragraph if it was an A4. Even if I had McDonald's badge signed by someone famous, I would keep it forever. Exactly. I keep loads of things because that's the other thing about this journal that I had. I didn't just write notes in it. I would I would stick like things. So I've even got like a bottle cap from that, just in case, you know, fallout happens and I need to, you know, get some pre-money in my bank. Yeah, I got a bottle cap stuck in there. Man, I should get one of them out. Maybe I'll get, do you know what? I'll write it down as a note for next week. I will bring out one of my journals and we'll look at a day. I'll try and pick a day that's an interesting day that's not too, I don't know. I was going to say personal, but I guess every day is personal. I'm not sure anything would, like, I don't know what a personal day would be. But, you know, an event day, a day I went on an event, like when I went to a wrestling event, I would used to write, like, all the matches and what happened and stuff like that, because you don't want to lose those memories. You want to make sure you've got them. So, yeah, that's my main low light of the week. Has anybody else got anything before I move on to the highlights of the week? Let's see. I was saying, funnily enough, I went to a Camden festival a few years ago. Didn't know they'd be there. Pleasant surprise, nostalgia trip. Made me feel old. Really? Falling Apart is a goat because it was from Smack vs. Roy. That's probably one of like the classic songs. That's everything's falling apart. You can't control it. Do you know what I used to do sometimes because I was this much of a loser? So I always really, really, really wanted to go to see some of these bands, but none of my friends really liked them. So I would never really go to a lot of them. So that's why I've not actually been to many gigs in my life. I've only been to like 6. Because I always felt really guilty being like, hey, will you come see this band with me? Because I don't really like the song, so I'm like, why would I do that to them? So I used to sometimes go on YouTube and look up if someone had recorded the gig and sit and watch from my home. Like, yeah, I used to do that. But no more shall I watch gigs on YouTube. I shall go, even if I have to go by myself and get freaking elbowed by the mosh pitters. What a strange place like those gigs are. You have to stand up. Do you know what I was thinking? So someone has mentioned in the chat, like, what will it be like? I can't wait for the pandemic is over. This is Pippin Bam Bam. Can't wait for the pandemic to be over. I will do so many things. I'll never take things for granted ever again. So this is one of the things I think back about gigs, which sounds like a weird thing. So me and my friends, if we could, we would always be as close to the front as possible. Now it gets pretty hot. Everybody's proper clammed together. Everyone's elbowing each other, and you're at a possibility of dying. Now there's a bit of a gap between where the fans are supposed to be and the stage, and in that gap is some security guards. Now the security guards, during certain intervals, they will hand out water, because I'm not leaving my spot at the front unless someone's holding it. So now they're like passing. So people are just like, they're pouring water into your mouths. They're passing the cups back. Everyone's like drinking it. I was like, that's weird. And by the end as well, I remember one show in particular, I feel like I was just drenched in sweat. But that's what it is. They're grimy gigs, aren't they? And your ears are just like, boo, by the time you're done with it. And it's like, what a time that was. Like, I don't know if I could still live that life. Also, my back, I get really bad back pain, so I could never stand up for like that long either. So I'd be like taking paracetamol, being like, oh my god, my back. And then you would try and do the thing where you would sit on the floor for a bit, but then you might get trampled. So that was always exciting. Beth, but that's what I'm saying, Beth. You did go to the Zebrahead gig. I was mentioning before. Didn't you get your sock signed by one of the things? But that's what I'm saying. I've only been to like 6 in my life, because if I had said, Beth, like, do you want to go and see Rise Against or whoever, would you have come? I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that to you, because I know that we listen to different types of music. But I do appreciate when you and Claire came to see Zebrahead with me. That was fun. Lower back pain. I've had it since I was in year 10. Yep, Zebrahead were middle-aged. I expect to see some more youth. Hey, they were youthful once upon a time. Lola of the week says, Pineapple, the worst UT is that I don't have one. This week was the most fun I've had since the pandemic started. Yay! That's great. That's good news. So yeah, I'm excited to do something like that again, even if it's like, I don't know, I'm going to do something. Exercise in the back will fix that. Okay. I also need to, Rise Against are releasing a new album, a new record this summer. Nice. So that's exciting. I'm going to try and do some of that stuff. I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, I've got some highlights of the week. I know we're 20 minutes in. I've only reached my highlight. Fabio says highlight was they bought a new TV. Nice. What TV did you go for? My highlight is, I said at the top of the show, I feel reborn now that we can go out and do stuff. Oh my god, it's good. I feel revived. I don't know what it is. Just walking down the street, having somewhere to go, just having a purpose. It's just good. I went to the Disney store. Got to walk around while just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I was like, the medicine go down, medicine. I don't know. It was just like, I was like just looking at everything and be like, oh, it's so different. Even had like a really nice conversation with the woman in the checkout. She was like, hey, because I bought something, and she was like, do you want it in a bag? And I was like, what kind of bag is it? And she was like, well, we've got a lot of Christmas bags, because, ladies and gentlemen, mark the date down, April 27th or 6th. I saw my first Christmas tree, and it was in the Disney store. And I asked her, and she was like, well, because we were closed over Christmas, we have a lot of Christmas stuff that we're trying to give up, like we're trying to sell still. And so I was like, okay, I'll take one of your Christmas bags, but does it cost money? She was like, yeah. And I was like, nah, I'm all right then. I'm not going to buy a Christmas bag in April. Are you serious? Give that away for free. Damn it. So yeah, I went to the Disney store. I went to Boots, bought some stuff for my hair, which I feel like, I feel like it might have done something. I don't know. I'm still experimenting. The hair experiments are continuing. And where else did I go? I don't think I went anywhere else. I just sort of walked around, I sat in the park. The park was nice. Yeah, it's just good to be alive. Yeah, I know. Getting early every year. I'm right. Am I right? Yes, I did go to the Disney store. Ugh, it was glorious, and it was nice just seeing all the stuff, what they've got going on. They had some interesting stuff. Buying stuff usually involves money. Yeah, there's I have bought a lot of stuff recently. So my other highlight was at the weekend I had the first barbecue of the year around Bethany's mum's house, so that was cool. We were all in the garden chilling and eating food, although I feel like I ate more junk food than I ate real barbecue food, but that's just how I roll. So that was fun. It was nice to see the old gang. Again, there's our classic school friend gang, so that's cool. And then what else I'm also planning to move out finally. I know. So I don't know, now that I'm feeling a bit more rejuvenated, I've got like on the I know, in the mindset, because sometimes I walk in this room, and you've seen it, it's kind of small, there's things hanging around, and I'm walking through, and I'm moving it like I'm in the Amazon jungle, you know, it's like a jungle sometimes, I'm thinking back, what, how's the song go? Do-do-do-do-do-do. I just think of Sound Dress. It's like a jungle sometimes, I think I wonder why I'm not going under. Well, that's how I feel walking into my room. You know, there's cables, there's coats, there's jeans that I've got to RKO now and again because they're in the freaking way. It's like a jungle sometimes, and I'm scared of going under. I don't know, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. So yeah, many burgers were sacrificed, yes. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. That was in San Andreas, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one. There's 2 songs that have the same tune. Yeah, that's really weird. Where's my shirt from? Oh, this is from Life is Strange. It's the Chloe t-shirt. That's the one that Chloe wears in Life is Strange Before the Storm. My mum, so I found this out about my mum maybe a year ago. I was going to say recently, but everyone says recently. Bunger, bunger, bung. Oh my god, why didn't we do that, Beth? So, my mum does the washing. God, I don't know why I'm like, oh my god, my mum does the washing. So she would like take my t-shirts, and I found out that she had named them. And do you know what she named this one? Because clearly it's like a bird that's, you know, like flying upwards. But she looked at it and saw a man, an old man with a unibrow. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. I mean, if that's his eyes, that's the unibrow, and that's his nose. So it's kind of ruined the t-shirt for me. And I was like, why? Why would you say that? And there's another top that I wear, which is a Lost top. Actually, I think it might be in my wash basket. Let me look. And she called that religious scene. And I was like, Mum, it's not a religious scene. It's there we go, I found it. So here we go. Religious scene, aka, yeah, I'll never look at that top the same, I know, right? Aka Lost. Because she thought something was happening. But I was like, clearly that's the smoke monster, and it's Jack, and it's Hurley, and it's Sawyer, and it's Kate, and it's, you know, Desmond, and all the gang. Why would it be like, I don't know, the desert version of the Last Supper? I don't know. What is it? It's not, getting t-shirts isn't exactly a psychology test, is it? But, you know, I'll have to see. I do love a bit of Lost as well. It's now on Disney Star, if you want to watch it. Now, I'm wondering if anyone's watching it on Disney Star, have they, like, you know, changed the aspect ratio to be 16:9, or is it still 4:3? Because, well, especially those early episodes, I'm curious, because I know like they've done that with a lot of yes, the famous old man Chloe shirt. You all, everybody, you all. Senior Shankar says, highlight of the week was fix my broken controller. Nice. I've got quite a few video game t-shirts. Maybe I should get them out more often and see if you guys can work them out where they're from. Lucy's laundry is in the show notes. Yep, I've got it always written down. I'm so happy that you have that t-shirt. Yeah, Bethany bought me that t-shirt from T-Fury. Although I have to admit, Bethany, it's on its way out. I think it's got a hole in it, so I'm not sure how much longer it will last for. Anyway, I should get to Clip of the Week, which is also part of Highlight of the Week, which is at the weekend. I went for a bit of a bike ride down the Thames cycle path. I went further than we've ever gone before. So here we are. Here's a little bit of my adventures from going on a cycle trip. Enjoy! I'm not sure where I am. Well, actually, I do. I could look at Google Maps. But I think I may have found my very own, I don't know, it looks like an Uncharted puzzle. There's cannons. Maybe I've got to move this. What should I do? Elena, any help? And there's shadow people. What the frick are the shadow people about? Maybe Sully, once the sun goes down, maybe they cast shadows or something. Let's look at them closer, because it's weird. Ugh. I am trying to also navigate my bike and my own general sense of being. What are these things? Oh my god, you can become at one with them. They're like metal people. Metal people.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't want to destroy my bike. What? Ow! I can't become one of the metal people. It's very weird. There's eerie music. Oh, maybe I could have picked a person more my size. Where the frick am I? Oh, here I am. I'm at the Royal Arsenal Pier. It's quite nice here. Look at this. This is where I sat and listened to someone listening to that song. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. God, I wish I had money. I thought, no, I don't need to spend any more money.
But if I had money, I could have bought an ice cream. But I didn't see anyone actually selling any ice cream, so let's have a look at the view. Oh, the view looks good. That's about as close as I'm going to get to London today. Apart from the barbed wire. It's quite a nice view, quite a nice day. It's a nice day for a bike ride. I wonder if I can get on that boat, take me all the way back. I've got to cycle 45 minutes back now. Jeebus. So yeah, that's my bike ride. Will this make clip of the week? Time will tell. I don't know if I've got any other exciting things to do this week, but I do like that view. I shall be with you soon, London, don't worry. That will sound a bit creepy for all the people around that don't know what I'm doing.
So there you go, that was my exciting bike trip to the metal people. The people there are very fond of metal. Do you know where that comes from? Just to give you, that's a quote from the Doctor Who episode Voyage of the Damned. So they're in this big ship, it's basically the Titanic, and they go down to the bottom of the ship. Spoiler alert for this episode that came out in 2007, but they meet the main man, Max Capricorn. Ding! And he's like a head in a box, and so people are racist in the world to cyborgs. Cyborgs don't have rights or whatever. So he's got this big plan that he's going to like crash the ship. It's going to be a big insurance scam, and then he's going to retire to this other planet where the people there are very fond of metal. Because he's half made of metal, and obviously he wants all the ladies to swoon over his metal body, and he says metal. So that's why I always say metal like that, and I always have to say that quote. So there you go, enjoy that fun fact. I also just have to call out that Robert has brought up a great new show idea, which is Lucy shows us her t-shirt and we have to figure out what her mum calls them. I shall get on that pronto. And I also like the idea, Bethany, that we can make a pillow out of the ones that I'm going to throw away, because speaking of t-shirt talk, I have actually, in my quest to make my life, I don't know, more something or other, I wrote a stock of all the t-shirts that I own and which ones are on the chopping block. This isn't on the main topic, by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I have 30 t-shirts. That's not including long sleeve t-shirts. They have their own category. And out of those, I think I'm going to get rid of 7. 7 of the t-shirts are on the ways out. So that's what I did at my weekend, everybody. After my bike ride, I went and counted all my t-shirts and catalogued them. And then I did my jeans and my hoodies. So yeah, fun times. Oh my god, maybe we should have t-shirt wars like the Jackbox game. Why did you write a list? Because I need to know. I need to see them all in my mind. And then we just battle them together like, okay, well, I've got some of them behind me because I've got some of the potentials, because I have a t-shirt that I need to fix. I don't know. Okay, I'm asking all the threadists out there. Shall we do an idea and buy you clothes? Now I know what I want to buy, but how do you fix when this it's not happening here, but you know when this bit of your t-shirt, it starts to unravel, how do you fix it? How do you stop it doing that? Because I try and like put a knot in it, but it doesn't work. So yeah, any ideas on how to do that? Because I've got a really nice t-shirt that I want to fix, because the threading has gone out. But yeah, I needed to do a catalogue stock because I needed to see all the t-shirts in my mind and realise, do I have a lot of printed t-shirts? Do I need some more plain t-shirts? These are the questions that went in my mind. So yeah, don't you just singe it, really? Nail varnish, really? Okay, interesting. I sorted my t-shirts in my drawer in alphabetical order recently. Nice, Chris J. See, we're on the same wavelength. I thought you said life was getting exciting again. That's very good. I really like that, Jose. Very good. Pull the thread. You can't pull the thread, because then that will happen. Like, the thread is here to protect you. It's there. You know, keeping the bits together. You can't be pulling the thread out, and it will just, fall apart. I have way too many shirts from this subscription service I was in for over a year. I want to do t-shirt wars. Let's see who's in the t-shirt wars today. So let's have a look. We've got 2 t-shirts back here. T-shirt number 1. Oh, let's see what it's going to be. I think I might know. Oh, it's... I wonder what my mum would call this t-shirt. The many face. Why can't I hold this t-shirt up straight? The many faces of Doctor Who. What is this? Why is this so difficult? Can you see what it is? It's all the doctors and their faces. So we got the doctors' faces, and let's see what other tops we got back here. Oh, we've got a good one. Alright, this is another one that I quite enjoy. I haven't worn this in a while. Now that is fantastic! Lucy pulls out... No, these are all clean t-shirts now. We're going from the clean t-shirt pile, just in case you're wondering. So this one is... how could I do this? Oh, what's the music? Dum, 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 dum. Hey! Diddle, diddle. I can't remember how it goes, but this is... diddle, diddle, oh, there's some famous music, but this is my Witcher 3 t-shirt. So this is the siren. And just so... There you go, Witcher 3. That's one of the fighting songs where I used to like sing "You're a little shit and I hate your guts" while I was, you know, trying to kill a siren. So we got Witcher versus the Doctors. How do they fight? Wait, damn, you're ugly. How would you like some of that silver? Actually, I think you'll find that this is fantastic. The Doctor doesn't fight. Actually, so yeah, Geralt would just start fighting. But the Doctor would be like, no, we can't fight. So he would just talk around it, and then Geralt would be like, fine, I know what to do to beat Geralt. And then the Doctor uses the sonic screwdriver and makes a portal. And then the Witcher, Geralt's like, no, I hate portals. Yeah, I thought you would like portals, and the Doctor wins. That's how it goes. So I'm just going to throw all that on the floor. Speaking of clothes, segue, in another recurring segment on the show, which is, what have I rescued from my locker this week? So, wind's howling. Good quote, Jane, good quote. How many faces are there? On that t-shirt, I think there was 11 pillows. Lots of pillows. I'm imagining Bethany that, that Toy Story, with Buzz and Woody, like, that, pillows, lots of pillows. Didn't think this would lose Sandy this much. Starts imagining fights with t-shirts. It's t-shirt knockout. Silver for monsters. Very true, very true. So in a recurring segment that I'm called Rescue Me from the Office, another Zebrahead song, I have for you the coat that I won. My God of War coat. I won this. Back in when God of War launched, they did like a little competition, which was, can you get past the first stage of the game on the hardest difficulty, give me God of War. Now I didn't quite do it, I made it very close, but then the person who did win, I think his name was John, well I know his name was John, but I'm pretty sure John won. He did it, I came close, but I think then he won this jacket and discovered it was a woman's jacket. So he had to give it to me, really. So that's how I got the jacket. But let's have a look. Oh, see you later, Miles. Thanks so much for hanging out. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. How do I don the jacket? This hoodie is on the outs as well. This hoodie's in the... So we've got here... Oh, God, it's so hard to look round yourself. So there you go. We've got your God of War. It's and today we have Lucy modelling this God of War hoodie in this really small enclosed area where you can't see the whole jacket at once, so I just have to awkwardly pose like this. There's not much really to show, it just says God of War emblazoned on it, and it looks like this. It's got these interesting bits here. It's got a hood, and the hood comes off, I think. Is the hood zipped? I think the hood might be zipped. Yeah, the hood is zipped. Oh, this is what I did the other day in a really frustrating event. I zipped it up because it was raining, and then I tried to unzip it here. So this pocket here, I was trying to unzip it, and it wouldn't zip because I thought that was the real zip. But then I found out it was not. It was just the zip of the pocket. Oh, there's a zip in here. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Got zips for days over here. What's all this? So, yeah. My God of War hoodie, not hoodie, coat. I think it's a windbreaker coat. So yeah, there we go. I might just wear this now. So, right, that's what I've got going on. Oh, so before we move on to the main topic of the show, tappy, remember that? When woman finds a pocket, I know, right? It's very exciting pockets. Yeah, I need Imogen back to model more of the coats. I think that's the only thing that's on this. It might just get a bit hot. So in other exciting news, ladies and gentlemen, I played a video game. I know, I got home from work and I was like, oh my God, do you know what I feel like doing? I feel like turning on the PlayStation and playing a video game because I want to. Like before it was always like, oh, I guess I should do it because that's what I normally do. But I felt the vibes within me and I turned on Demon Souls. It was good. It was good to be back and to play a bit of Demon's Souls. I tried to play, I remember, like a week or so ago, and it just wasn't happening. I was just like getting frustrated. And you've got to be in the zone. You've got to be feeling it. So I've got a clip. I know how much you enjoy the clips of me playing games when I'm not. This is what. See, I do a lot of talking without realising, and obviously the controller records you. And so I was trying to get a certain trophy, and then the trophy popped, and I was like, I forgot it records you. And I do have a long clip, so I might just go through this long clip next week and cut out some of the things that I do and say. Oh boy, I might take this coat off as well because it's rather hot. But please enjoy a new, well, I guess it's a recurring segment, my trophy of the week. Trophy of the week.
Bodies have been bruised.
No. Eat that herb. Eat that herb. It's you. It's you. I found you, little miss. You bet that. I better not have hit the other ones. Don't kill me. Yes. God damn those things.
So yes, that was me earning a trophy for beating the Fool's Idol, where you had to fight her but not hit all her clones and stuff. So yeah, the intro was can we do that again? We're live, pal. Yeah, so that was what was that? Oh yeah, so I'm doing a second playthrough of Demon's Souls because I need to, in order to get the platinum, you need to do some certain things and stuff. So yeah, fun times in the realms of video games. But speaking of videos, I think it's about time that we do the first ever live edition of the Platinum Trophy Tales. So roll the intro for the Platinum Trophy Tales. Let's go. The Platinum Trophy, the badge of honour that shows you've done everything a game has to offer and more. From simply beating the game, overcoming a challenge, or sticking at that seemingly endless grind, every trophy on the road to Platinum has a story to tell. And these are mine. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Platinum Trophy Tales, where today we're doing a live edition here on YouTube with all the fine people in the YouTube comments, so we can do like a Q&A at the end. But what is today's episode about, I hear you all cry? Well, today we are looking at Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, the game that came out in 2013 and just never stopped selling. I mean, it's 2021 and the game is still like being sold like hotcakes. Even though my dad says that you shouldn't eat hotcakes, bad for your stomach, but yet they sell like hotcakes. A mystery, I tell you. So what did we have to do to get this Platinum Trophy, I hear you ask? Well, the final trophy that I needed to get was called, I can't remember. I didn't actually practice what I was going to say. Let's have a look at the trophy list. This is what normally happens anyway when I record an episode. So the final trophy was called Above the Law, GTA Online Reach Rank 100, and the Platinum Trophy that you would then get is called Los Santos Legends. Congratulations, you're Vinewood's biggest star. Hey, you're Vinewood's biggest star. So basically, this has been a long odyssey to get this final trophy. So this is on PS4. Even though the game did come out on PS3 first, I did have the PS3 edition, and then I got the PS4 edition with my PlayStation 4 bundled. So I don't have the PS3 Platinum, only the PS4 one, and I will never get the PS3 one because the trophy has glitched on my PS3 list. So unfortunately, that will never be the case. But let's go look back at the moment. I don't have a full clip to show you, but I do have the moment of when the Platinum popped. So hang on, you might have to watch the intro again slightly because I forgot to switch it off at the end. So let's take a look. The Platinum.
Fuckers.
Ready to fill that void in your soul for a moment? Shop for the hottest new fashions at the casino.
This cutscene is long. Let's see the RP. Just short. The game is taking the actual piss. I've been sat here with like this much leveling and nothing is happening. There's no one doing any missions. When I try and do a mission, I get kicked out. I got kicked out of the session. Oh my god, I don't have that much time, life.
Just want to get to 100 and move on, but the game says no. This is so frustrating. Is this the moment? Come on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I think I've done it. It was a slow build, it was a slow build. Thank god for that. Yes! Oh my god, it shocked me, I didn't know. Yes, it's finally over! I don't have to do my freaking objectives every day anymore. I don't have to do my objectives every day anymore. What will get me up in the morning? Level 100 in the country. Don't know why I've got that song in my head. It's over. Freaking quit forever now. Peace in our time. Just gotta sync it up. I've got to sync it up. You can't see me syncing it up, but it's happening. Oh, I can finally eat bloody fucking breakfast. I know, right? That's how pissed off I am at how this game treated me. Right, let's sync it up. Sync it up, baby, sync it up. Da na 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 na. Oh, I can't believe I have this platinum. Congratulations, you're a Vinewood star. Oh, that's had me going for a sec. Doesn't tell me. Oh, I don't care. It's over. The deed is done.
So there you go, that was the moment the platinum was achieved back on Sunday morning, and oh my god, did the game make me wait. But before we get to how it all went down and what happened on that fateful day, we gotta log it down, everybody, in the logbook. It's yet to happen, and I've got more things that I've got to do, because not only do I have the logbook, I have my big trophy sort of spreadsheet thing. So, can we do it? I don't know if we can get... okay, let's do what I did last time. She says, hopefully. If I stick the camera in my mouth, and then we can try and write it and... Alright, hold on. Hold on to your butts. Okay. Oh god. It's mouth skills. I may not have any other strength, but so there you go. GTA 5, poorly written, but it's now documented in the trophy logbook forever and always, and it was a long odyssey. So let us look back at my time earning the GTA 5 Platinum and what I thought about it. So on the day itself, I knew I was very close. I was on like 99, and there was the casino missions that were happening, and you could get triple XP on them. So some people were doing those. I was able to do a couple. But then the game, this is the exact same thing, by the way, that happened to me on Red Dead Redemption Online. The game just started like, it's like this game knows, all right? It knows you're getting close, but it's like, no, we're gonna lose them. Quick, do anything we can to stop them from reaching the end of the grind, because then they won't be there, and then they won't spend money. And so when I played Red Dead Online, I kept getting kicked out. I kept getting the server disconnect, and I was like, dude, I'm freaking 2 of these tarot cards away from level 50, and the game just won't let it happen. The exact same thing. Rockstar, they know. I got to the end of the casino mission, and I got disconnected from the server. God is my witness, I've never been disconnected from the GTA server, ever, sent back to the game, the whole time I leveled from 50 to 100. And I was like, that would have pushed me over the edge. It did push me over. It pushed me over a different edge. It didn't push me over the 100 edge. It pushed me over the insanity edge, and that's why I was so annoyed. And there was something else that happened as well. It just kept, the missions would not fail, or someone would quit, and I was like, this is the simplest thing. I'm like a millimetre away from doing it, and anything in its power would stop me. So that was very frustrating. But on the whole grind from level 50 to 100. So originally I played GTA Online, and I started on the PS3. So that would have been back in 2013. So I made it, and I made my character. I played with some people online. And then when you moved to PS4, you got to move your character along to PS4 as well. So I would do the survivals with my friends, but it was very barren, the online back then. So I remember I did like, I think a 10 level grind from 40 to 50. where I just played this stunt race where you would just like race off the edge and then just do loads of flips and just keep doing it until the race ran out of time. And I was like, I got to 50 and I was like, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to play this again. I'm over it. And then I don't really know, I think it was this year after I finished Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, what do I play? Because I don't really feel like playing anything too intense. I needed just something to tick me over. And I can't remember where I suddenly thought of playing GT Online. Like, when did the spark happen? I guess I'd have to look back at one of these videos. But I was like, do you know what? Let's give it a go and see what happens. Maybe it was because I'd finished doing Red Dead Online. And then I discovered that they'd put all the businesses in. There was a lot more going on. And it didn't seem as, like, hard. And the leveling. I feel like when I was trying to get from 40 to 50, the levels were going up really, really, really small. But this was making good chunk progress from whatever you were doing. So it didn't feel so much of a grind trying to get to 100. And so I started in February, and it is April. So it was about 2 months. And so every morning I'd wake up and I'd do my daily objectives. Most of them weren't too hard. Like, sometimes you'd get some really annoying ones. You're like, oh, man. But I was able to do my streak. I did the 28-day streak, and that just gave me something to do every day. And I got a little bit every day. Obviously, spinning the wheel, that helped. I thought I'd just put that in there because the wheel did me wrong towards the end. But that's just the multiplayer grind that we're talking about. That was the final thing I had to do, as well as getting the platinum awards. So let's take a look at the trophy list and let's go through, because as I said, it was such a long time since I did all the single player stuff. I can't really remember what my experience was like getting those trophies. So I'm going to refresh my mind now. Let's go, come with me now to a journey through time and space, to the world of the internet. The internet. Here we are at the GTA trophy list. So as you can see here, it took me about 6 years. So I got the game on my birthday, the 23rd of December 2014 was the day that I bought my PS4. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a mighty about a day. And I remember turning on GTA and just putting first person mode on and being like, wow, this is cool. And I walked around and I was like, actually I prefer third person. So it was a gap of 6 years, 4 months, 4 days, 7 hours and 52 minutes. That, I think, might be the longest platinum I've ever got in terms of, time. But if we're going to want to look at time specifically, I looked at my PS5 and it apparently took me 326 hours in total from starting the game to, properly playing it. So that's big. Actually, the other thing I wanted to look up, if I can, is I also want to get up the social club. Let's have a look there, because we might get slightly more accurate stats for the online. So 326 hours is obviously for the entire game, which is including all the single player stuff. But for multiplayer alone, I apparently spent 6 days, 16 hours and 16 minutes of my natural born life playing GTA Online. Is that good? I don't know. But it's a thing that I did, and it's there for us to all know. So yeah, and then I got, hey, you're a Van Wood star. Pretty rare, which I'm quite happy with. So, don't knock the rare platinums out of the park much anymore. There you go, it was 10:18 in the morning. So let's have a look down the list. So we've got our story-related trophies, spoilers if you care about this old game. Here, actually, do you know what I always do for people interested? Whenever I want to see the trophy list, I always like to go by rarity to see what's going on. So the rarest trophies, so according to this, people found the Solid Gold Baby earns 70 gold medals or missions from strangers and freaks the hardest, or the one that they don't get, followed by the Close Shave, complete all Under the Bridge and Knife Fight challenges. Now I know that this one is a stickler for people, but I can't really remember my time. There are 50 bridges to fly under, some of them only by chopper. The buzzer to the night flight could be the train school. So I guess this is flying school that people found hard. I don't have vivid memories. So I just want to pick up my trophy logbook here to just look back if I'd written anything about the single player experience for this. If I just flick through the book, it's probably going to be quite far in here. Let's see. I think I have something for one of the trophies that's a bit further down, if I remember correctly. Is it under here? God, this book is falling apart pretty much. It's the pages feel almost wet. Oh, here we go. Now, did I do this on PS4? Oh, right. Okay, I do have some stuff for you here that could be of interest. So one of the trophies is to get all the online activities list. There you go. Oh, that's for numero uno over here. So you had to do all of these, so I just ticked them off as and when I went through them. The under the bridge, look, there's some of my notes from the ones that I had to do, or the ones I had left. Knife Flight 10, I don't know what this means, but they were, you know, writings that I once had. Call and invite Trevor and Franklin out and get 3 stars ASAP. I loved getting the 3 of them out on the Raz, getting them pissed and then going to play golf. What a day out that was. So that looks like, oh, I always do that. I always open a new tab. Then criminal career, get 100% game completion. I don't remember how I felt about this either. When did I get these, by the way? Let's have a look. 2017. So that's like 4 years ago that I got these. When I wasn't unemployed in 2017. What? Why did I do this? There's a lot to do in these Rockstar Platinums. So this doesn't look as extensive as Red Dead Redemption, to be honest. I can't really remember much of... Okay, now I'm starting to look at some of these collectibles. The waste management, there was a lot of collectible stuff that was a little bit irritating. There's a few... Oh, hang on, let's go back to the normal view. Because I think... Alphabetical? I want alphabetical. Who wants that? How do I just go back to... Oh, PSN. There we go. So we've got story player trophies. We've got just some... Oh, the rampages, the stunt jumps. Now, the stunt jumps, I did them all on PS3. Missed one of them. And I followed a guide. And I was like, when that happens, what the frick are you supposed to do? I don't know what to do when that happens. So I remember doing this one and being like, there is no way I'm missing any of these stunt jumps. And I like specifically made a mental note, like, this one has happened to the next one. What was that? Oh, and this out of your depth one. You're going to need a bigger boat. I've got a really weird story about this trophy. So I was out at a friend's house for New Year's Eve. And I can't remember how I knew this happened. But then my brother and my sister decided to play GTA on... no, they played GTA. But they did it on my account. Although he swears it was on his account. And they got this trophy for me. And they were like, but it wasn't on your account. We played on our account. And I was like, I don't know, but there was something that made me specifically know that they did play on their account. I can't remember. It was such a weird story. I was like, how did that happen? Earn lots of money, fully model weapon, all standard stuff. Oh, yeah, that's the one that we're talking about. And then there's a bunch here of GTA Online trophies. One of which run like the wind, survive with a bounty on your head. Another trophy that glitched on me on PS3. I did this so many times that I even wrote to Rockstar and was like, yo, this won't work. And they said, oh, try uninstalling and reinstalling the game again. And I was like, dude, I've done that like 1 billion times. And then they went radio silent on me. I was like, why, Rockstar? I have this love for you. And then this was a new trophy down here, a new perspective. This was just for PS4. So I think overall this is a solid trophy list, to be honest. I'd probably cut down on the collectibles. I don't mind doing 100% if they're not going to ask for rubbish. Some of the... I mean, I guess it depends if you like online, and online is a big part of the GTA experience, so they've got a lot of online trophies here. Well, there was one that I got recently, which was to get the 30 Platinum Awards. That wasn't actually that hard, especially now. Yeah, earn 30 Platinum Awards. This one was a lot harder back in the day before they started adding all the expansions. So I remember as well, that put me off trying to get this Platinum because I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this. These are all, the Platinum ones are really hard or take a lot of grinding. But now that one's pretty simple. Just by playing the casino missions, you get like 7 or 8. So let's do what I would normally do, which is look through my favourite trophies and stuff. So, favourite trophy. What would I say my favourite trophy is? Oh, I do like this Survive. I should have really thought about this beforehand. Favourite trophy. I do like how this one is a nice nod to... Not that... Well, I did actually earn it this time. A nice nod to a film. I don't know if I care about any of these. I'm going to say then probably my favourite one was this 3-man army. Survive 3 minutes or at least a 3-star wanted level. No, yeah. Survive 3 minutes on at least a 3-star wanted level with all 3 characters together off mission. I can't remember doing this, but I can imagine it would have been a whale of a time. I probably would have taken the 3 of them out. We would have gone and done something. We would have got like hammered, and then we would have just shot up the town and drove around. It would have been a laugh. So I'm going to say that one is my favourite trophy. Hardest trophy. Well, everyone says it's that close shave, which I can't quite remember. It could be the golds, but I don't think it was hard as doing the Red Dead Redemption one. So I'm going to say either getting, you know, solid gold, baby. I don't know, I don't really remember that being hard, but then maybe that close shave one's probably difficult. And then let's say for difficulty, or how would I rate this trophy list? I think on a whole, apart from get to level 100, which is freaking outrageous, and I will never, ever grind to 100 for a multiplayer ever again. If I do that, then you can come and clip this out and take me to my grave. I will never, ever go that high again. This is an exception to the rule, but I don't think you should be doing that to people. That it's outrageous, as I said. That sucks. That could be the hardest trophy. Actually, it's not even hard. You just got to play the game. So I'm not going to rate that for hard when it's just play the game. I'm going to give this a good trophy list. So for likability, 8. I don't think there's too much BS on here. I think it's all pretty good, pretty even. Nice. They've got some fun stuff. They've got some story-related stuff. You've got your collectibles, even though it's a little bit too much. You've got some like multiplayer stuff. So 8. I'm giving it an 8, maybe a 7, 8. And then for hard, like how I would rate how hard the trophy list is, maybe a 6 or 7. Is that being too generous? Because I don't know. I think everything on it is possible. It's just the time. It's just, you've just got to put the time in. And I don't know whether you rate time as difficult. It depends. Maybe if you don't have much time in life, I suppose that would be difficult. There we go. So my final thoughts on the trophy list would be, I'm glad I've done it. It was one that was on my list for a long time that I always thought I'd like to do it. And now that I have done it, I'm like, yes! It feels good to have... to put that one away. So there we go. That is the live edition of the Platinum Trophy Tales. I suppose if anyone has any questions, I could take a Q&A, how I found the trophy list. By the way, I'm sorry, I haven't actually been looking at the chat, so maybe let's have a scroll through. The one where you collect parts of the letter was annoying. I don't remember that. 100% in GTA was a lot easier than Red Dead Redemption 2. That game was huge. Yeah, I feel like it probably, like, and also Red Dead Redemption 2 had a lot of more in-depth things. Like, it was like, hey, if you do this really long task, you'll get 0.5% to your 100%. I'm like, this is outrageous. Let's see. Yeah, platinums do require a lot of online grinding, can suck big time. Let's see. I'm trying to get this plat, but it's the multiplayer that's a pain. I definitely think that... okay, Robert was saying 7 out of 10 for the grinding collectibles. Okay, so people are agreeing with what I'm saying. How the hell do I even get platinum awards for the earn 30 platinum awards? Well, I can show you, actually. Here is... If we go back here. So the platinum awards are these things under the rocks, the tab here, awards. So when you get to, like, platinum level... See, I've not got platinum here, so I've still got to win, like, 9 more races. But here, completes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. You just got to do whatever these objectives are. But if we go to the drop down and we go to the casino one, this is just for completing the casino missions. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pretty much. And that is all you need to do for the Platinum Awards, is just fill those out. So go to your Rockstar Social Club and have a look. I own the plat, and 100% is impossible, says Vendetta. I have the PS3 version of GTA 5. As soon as I went to multiplayer, I got to level 100, and I got the 3 leveling up trophies. Oh yeah, if you've got it in the PS3, it would automatically carry over. Yeah, those are the awards that you need. So yeah. So that was my time. I'm just scrolling through the comments now. Solid gold, baby. I like the name of that. Some of the awards now, Heist alone get you well over 30. Yeah, exactly. Vaultboy Steve is with me. 6 years of prep and the camera's in her mouth. I played GTA 5 before online even came out. I think I'll give a miss. Okay, so that about wraps up, I suppose, my thoughts on the GTA 5 Platinum. Now I only have one GTA Platinum missing, which is GTA 4, which I'm never going to get, so don't even ask. That's too difficult. I don't even put myself through that. But I'm happy with my string of GTA Platinums. So yeah, it's good to get that one finally done and dusted, and I don't know if I'll be able to reach the heights of being a Vinewood rockstar. So there we go, that wraps up today's edition of the Platinum Trophy Tales live on the YouTubes. There's going to be a couple more episodes coming up in the works soon, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, keep owning those Platinums and look after yourselves. Bye. That's how a YouTube video is. I don't even know if I'm going to cut that out into a real YouTube video, but you know what? I might just do it. What do you think, everybody? Should I just cut it out and make it? Do we just make a YouTube video on the fly? I mean, maybe. I think it was somewhat informative, I suppose. That's not the end of the show, everybody. That's just the end of that part of the show. It was a show within a show. You know, we're compactualized. So, right, let's have a look. So I do have, before we sign off, I've still got some. The live version seems significantly easier. Yeah, it's a lot less editing. I can still maybe edit some of this. What plat was GTA? Oh, what plat was it? I don't even count anymore. 112, perhaps? I don't know. Don't grab your coats yet. We're still like, everyone's like got their little coats on, like, bye-bye. No, it was a sub show, you know. We were like, you know, like the iceberg. You just got to see a little bit below the iceberg. Now we're back up. You fell for it. Yeah, let's do it. State of play is on. But I thought it was on at 10. I don't count. Well, the number, I mean, now that I've made 100, I don't really know. But I'm working towards 3 platinums right now. And then I'm hoping to just, like, smash out a couple of Tale of Platinum episodes. Well, that was the abrupt end of the show this week. Yeah, we're like, bye! So yeah, I'm going to work on Demon Souls. I want to get Last of Us Part 2. I want to get Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah, we'll work up. That was the cherry on top of the iceberg. Oh, maybe it was that way. But I do have, by the way, this is the Q&A portion of the show. If you would like to ask a question about anything, please feel free. But I'm thinking about, I've got a 4-day weekend coming up. I'm going to the pub tomorrow. Woo, the pub! I never even liked the pub back in the day, but it's just a place to exist, I suppose, where you can hang out with friends and have a drink. That is extortionately expensive. But, you know, something to do. I'm looking forward to that. But as I do have a 4-day weekend, I would like to record a video. So I've got, like, some videos in mind. I'm thinking either a Platinum Trophy Tales or maybe another listicle video, like how I used to do back in the day. Because I do have, like, some, like, you know, like how I used to do the 5 trophies that made me rage quit, blah, blah. I've got some of those in mind that I would like to do. So I could do that. Or I'm thinking maybe my top 10 favourite games of all the times. Does anybody have a suggestion? Oh, hang on, almost ruined the shop. What they would like to see. Someone's making a very good point. And I've not done this yet, which I need to do, which is cross off and on this thing. I did it! I lived my dreams! I used to dream about getting the I remember people would say that when they saw this, they were like, GTA? Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you anymore. Da, da, da. Cross it off, cross it off, cross it off, cross it off. What have I got written here? I need to put Returnal. I'm going to write Returnal on this, because actually I do really want to play Returnal. People are saying top 10 games that what? Hang on, I don't know top 10 games. I'm not an editorialist over here. Let's see. Oh, top favorite list or maybe most excited for. People want a listicle. Interesting. Okay, this is good feedback, because I feel like, don't just write it on a street. Don't just, hey everybody, here's my top 10 favourite games. Let's do it right now. And then I'll just cut it out and make it a video. Greetings, Canada. Can you show your game collection and collectibles? Oh, I mean, I can do at some point. I think I did do that once upon a time. Do I have any collectibles? I don't have anything. What I will do is I'll try and bring a collectible back from the office, not one that I own, every time perhaps, and show you. But I don't have anything to hand that's a collectible that I can see in my general vicinity. But what I want to do is when I move out, it's going to happen. Then I can do like a proper like tour of the things that I have and like make a real like video of that. So that maybe I'll do that then when I actually have a place to display things, because right now I have things but they're in the loft because I don't have anywhere to put them. Luke is asking, are you going to play Returnal? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I am going to be playing Returnal and I want to do a stream this weekend. By the way, it's Imogen's birthday on Saturday. Give Imogen some birthday love on Saturday. But yeah, I'm thinking about streaming this weekend. I'm thinking potentially it could be Returnal, because you know people are on the hype train about Returnal. So maybe I'll play a bit of Returnal for you all on Saturday. That's if I don't know when the birthday celebrations are happening. So I kind of forgot that her birthday was on Saturday. So I just thought Saturday I can stream. So we shall see. Oh, Forrest is 6 months old on Saturday. Happy 6 months to Forrest. Are you going to watch State of Play tonight? I don't know. Every time I watch State of Play, I feel like I'm like, I wasted my time. Like, why did I watch this? I don't know. Let's see. 5 trophies you wouldn't do again. Oh my god, these are good suggestions. What should be my next platinum, says Guillermo. Me with my pronunciations. I don't know. What should you platinum? Should I just give you a really hard one, then you've got to do it? You should platinum Dark Souls 3. Good luck, have fun. Will you be renting or buying a flat? Well, the goal is to try and buy, so I've got to, like, figure it all out. But I'm looking forward to having my own space, so I don't have to live like it's a jungle in here, and sometimes I wonder why I'm going under. Have I finally said it right? Hopefully I have. Those are the plans of life that I have going on, and for some reason I do enjoy just spewing the plans of life on the internet live. What are 3 trophies for leveling up in GTA Online that didn't auto pop for me? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the State of Play. I'll just watch the Cliff Notes. I am looking forward to Ratchet and Clank though, or even 5 games that are even harder than Crash Bandicoot 4. My God, don't even start. So okay, I will take your feedback on board, and I shall ponder upon it. But for now, it is time to end another day of lockdown. I don't know when lockdown ends. I guess June, when all social limits are off, and then what happens to the show then? Like, what do I do at the end of it? Do I just do something else? I don't know. Okay, let us lock down. Maybe a video that you talk about games that you grew up with. I've got so many ideas, it's just getting around to making them. And so we crossed another day off of a lockdown. But yeah, okay, I'm going to try and do it. Maybe on, like, Monday or something. Then it's time for a rerun. No, we can always lock it down. We're never unlocked, Chain Gang is the click. It's still happening. I'm going to ask, are you going to rename the show? No, I'll probably just keep... Oh, Living It Up with Lucy. I actually do really like Living It Loud with Lucy after lockdown. Wow, you guys are good. Maybe. I quite like the locking it down. But then Days of Living, that could get a little morbid, I suppose, if we did that. But yeah, that is about all we have. Why am I sitting, like, off camera? Like, I don't know, I'm having some weird sort of, like, hello, me from the future? Yes, it's me from the future. There's this weird song, okay, it's by, Falling in Reverse, and there's, like, a plot that happens in the middle of the song where the guy wakes up in the song and goes, oh my God, and they're like, Dad, wake up. It's called Losing My Life. If you listen to it, it's bizarre. It's just like, Dad, wake up. It's like, what? Who the fuck are you? It's like, Dad, what are you doing? What? You're not my daughter? And she's like, yeah, I am. And he's like, wait, you can't be my daughter. You're too old to be my daughter. And she's like, what year is it? And she's like, you are my daughter. He's like, no, this can't be happening. And then the song's like, so I'm just like, what? Why did this plot twist happen in this song where the guy suddenly wakes up and he's like in the future, but he's got a daughter that's grown up? How did this happen? I don't know. Songs are weird. I'd like to write a song one day. I think I already did write a couple, but they're not really real. Okay, well, before I end up going into more tangents and whatnot, let's end another day of lockdown. Also, I feel like I've been talking a lot. I can feel it in the old throat muscles. Thank you so much for joining me today on this edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, and thank you as well for being part of the Platinum Trophy Tales. And until next time, thank you so much to the mods, Mars, Voltboy, Steve, and Beth, for your time and making sure things are groovy in the chat. And then thank you all as well for being here, getting involved. As always, the show would be nothing without you guys, because it would be boring. And I really like talking to you and hearing your opinions. So yeah, look out for a stream at the weekend. Hopefully it'll happen, maybe Returnal. And until then, look after yourselves. Send someone some love that you haven't spoken to in a while. And I shall catch you all next week for another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. Adios.